Good morning, everybody. I was almost late. I was just outside with Fritzy. Hi, Mary and Margaret and Emily. Who else we got on here? Who else snuck in while I was not paying attention? Hey, everybody. Yeah, I was. Oh, it is miserable out. Holy cow. Brr. It's rainy and it's like 40 degrees. It's really chilly. Holy cow. Uh-oh. 30% off all yarn at Hal, Mary. Come on. What are you telling me? Don't. As my daughter used to say, no, don't tell me. No, don't tell me, Mom. So did you buy all the yarn, Mary? You're like, well, since it's all on sale, I mean, none of us would blame you. So I'm working on my poncho because I don't know if you can see behind me. Where are they? Okay, here, let me slide over. Dee. There they are. There's all my kitchen towels I've done so far. But I've run out of the cool stuff that I put in the middle, the multicolored one. So, no. So I have to wait. So I set all my cotton aside. So I get to work on this. Yeah, I've made quite a few of them, Margaret, and I don't want to just make ones that aren't in my color patterns that I've been doing. I want to keep going with the same thing. So I got to wait until I get my shipment of yarn, or apparently until I go to Hobby Lobby today. Just saying. But I do have something to show you. Look at these. These are the scrubbies. So I got, look at this, matches perfect with this cotton. So I'm definitely putting these together. Six, okay. So yeah, I've got this to go with this, but I don't have the cool colors in the middle. So I did order them. Joanne sent me a coupon. And it wasn't one that said, you left stuff in your cart. It was just a regular one. But it was 25% off and $2.99 shipping. So I went ahead and I put in an order for the rest of the cotton. It had been sitting in my cart waiting. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you? Welcome, everybody. So yeah, I've been jamming on all of those. But these, excuse me, these 35 rows on the small Addy. Don't get me wrong, it's a little tricky. The Addy doesn't love this yarn, but it works with it pretty well if you show it who's boss. But yeah, these, so let me show you. I ordered a bunch of them to go with, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them with these. Like, I'm going to make a scrubby out of this. Come on, work with me here, people. So I'm going to make a scrubby out of this to go with this. See what I'm saying? I'll put 2 scrubbies in with this to go with that. And then, let's see, I've got this one. I think I'm going to use this to go with that. 2 of those. So yeah, it's 35 rows. And they make really good little scrubbies. So if you have the small Addy, that's how many rows it is. I wouldn't recommend it on the big Addy. Not for a little scrubby anyway. So that's what I'm doing with all of this. So what colors do I have? I have Ducky. Well, that's just Ducky. It is bright yellow. Holy cow, look at that. There you go. Bright yellow. And what else do I have? This one, these that I made are this color. I think it's Ocean. Yeah, this is called Ocean. And it's the Red Heart Scrubby. And then I got 2 of these, which is waves. So that one's ocean. This one's wave. Margaret. Hey, what you do with what you do. Good morning, Robin. How are you? So I got 2 of these. And then this is really a pretty color. This is like teals and aquas. Cool mint. There you go. Cool mint is that color. And this one, is it cinnamon? No, it's peachy. Pretty color. This one, I can see peach like way in here, but I really like this rust or rose color right here. That's pretty funny. So I got 2 of each of those. They're working out pretty well now. One of these will make 3 of these with a little left over. So there's that. So that's what I've been jamming on. I also, and I did reprimand myself, by the way, because what did I say? I'm not going to start anything else until I'm done with. But of course, this was screaming my name. And it's so soft. And the weather's so cold. I was like, you know what? I would just like a little lap blanket for the living room. So I took this and I'm using an 8 hook. Yep, an 8 hook. And I'm just doing half doubles. And it's so nice. I'm going to do two of these and see how big it gets. I just wanted something like to lay over my legs when I'm on the couch in the cold weather. So I only chained 50. So this is now 48 across. So it's just so soft. Awesome, Jenny. Did you guys see that I put in the community tab how I'm making those dishcloths? I did put that in the tab. Good morning, Rebecca. I don't know why I'm yawning, you guys. I'm sorry. I haven't been yawning all morning. This just happened. Well, good morning, Marianne. How are you this morning? Better, I hope, than yesterday. I hope you had a good day, and today's better than yesterday. Of course, I wish that for everyone. That today is better than yesterday. Sorry, my nose is still doing this. All right, so time for me to confess. I got my other bucket, and it works really cool. So I've got 3 little balls of yarn in there. And I fed them through. So I fed it through the loops on the M, and then I also fed it through here. And it's working really cute. So I got, there it is. Your yellow stars. What did I do? I don't know what that is. But anyway, so there you go. I think that catches you all up on what I'm up to. My marching elephant, poncho is in the works. Okay, so now I put in every V-stitch, I do a cluster. Oh, right, you skip over them. All right. So I don't chain. Yes, I do chain 2. Oh, yeah. You know what, Margaret? I tried to do fun new ones, but it was limiting me. And I was doing it on my phone at 3 in the morning, so that might be a thing. Thank you. Green and blue. I got the blue bucket. No, for your blue bucket, it doesn't have the, well, I mean, you could use those holes, but it doesn't have the loops. Yay. So yeah, I'm trying to get a few, at least through one of the repeat sets. Chain 2. So again, this is one of, good morning, Kimberly. How are you? Good morning. I hope Karen gets up. But this is a bag-a-day pattern. And I'm trying to get at least through one. Now, Sassy Mary, you see, my whole purpose today was to leave sweatpants on so I didn't get in the car and go anywhere because I don't need anything. I don't have to go anywhere. So I'm like, stay home. And then you say that, you know, stuff's on sale at Hobby Lobby. And there happens to be a Salvation Army right near the Hobby Lobby. Oh, all right. All right, Margaret, that's cool. All right, then I will. But I tried to do, I don't know. Like I said, it was 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Because that's how I roll, you guys. I try to do things in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I go shopping in my sleep. It's funny. River of Dreams by Billy Joel. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Exactly. I literally specifically chose this outfit so I would not get in my car and go anywhere. But then someone told me that there may be a sale at Hobby Lobby. Right? It did fit. In the middle of the night, I go shopping in my sleep. I could finish that. You know I could. Give me a minute and I could finish that song. Me and Billy Joel. Yay, there's my Karen. There you are. Oh, that's funny. Through the... Oh, you know I can do it. I see, now my brain won't stop. Good morning, Amber. Glad to see you. Well, now my brain won't stop. So, all right. So, yesterday in the cafeteria, first I want to tell you the real cute, adorable. So, I think it was 3rd grade. And they're like, "Are you going to be here forever now?" Good morning, BB. And I said, "I am. I'm going to be here every day now." And they're like, "Yay!" And they're clapping. Of course, I had to tell them, "Shh, be quiet." Because you're not allowed to yell in the cafeteria. But they were really excited. So, oh, well, Sassy Mary, we don't take off for spelling. Yeah. So they were clapping and really had a good time with that. I was staying. So then I tried to tell them, same, Robin. Yeah. So then now they have to raise their hand when they need to go to the bathroom or they need to throw their tray out or whatever. So this one girl, she raises her hand. Now, 2 other kids had raised their hands before her. So I gave her the just a minute symbol. I said, "Just a minute, I'll be right there." So I took care of the other 2 kids and I'm coming back around the table and she raises her hand again. She goes, "Hey, you with the bangs." And I went, "What did you say?" Because after she goes, "Hey, you with the bangs, I need a fork." I was like, "Wait a minute, what did you say?" And she goes, I said, I need a fork. I said, no. Before that, what did you say? She goes, "You with the bangs?" And I looked at her and I was like, and she doesn't have bangs, right? So I put my hand up and I went, hey, you without the bangs, what do you want? And she cracked up. I was like, right? Her little head. Hey, you with the bang. Turns out she needed a fork and had to go to the bathroom. So she was kind of impatient because she had to go to the bathroom. But oh my gosh, it was so funny. Hey, you without the bangs, what do you want? And then, so, you know, you're not supposed to pick favorites, but you do because there's some that are just, you can't help it, right? So first grade, there's this little kid. He's a twin. So he and his sister are in the same class. And he's been, oh my goodness, Rebecca, it's so funny. So now I'm you with the bangs. And she actually in my head sounded like a, hey, you, like Danny DeVito or one of the Goodfellas. So this one little boy, first grade. Now, in his defense, the garbage can is legit right behind him. Like he could just turn around in his seat and drop it in, but they have to raise their hand before they get out of their seat. And that's in case there's a fire drill or something goes on. We need to know who's running around the cafeteria, who's in the bathroom, who's in their seat. So we got to know. So he raises his hand and says, I want to clean up, and just grabs his tray and heads to the garbage can. And I'm like, no. I said, you have to wait until I tell you you can get up, honey. I said, if I've told somebody else they can get up and you just get up and turn, they're going to trip over you. I said, there's a million reasons. Hey, you with the bangs. What, I amuse you, Margaret? So he looks at me with those eyes. He's just so adorable. I said, okay, sit down. And he's holding his tray literally over the garbage. I said, take your tray and sit back down. And so he sits down and he looks at me. He's like, well, I'm just going to throw my tray out. I said, no, you have to wait. So I said, now I'm going to let you wait a couple minutes because you have to, you know, like everybody else, you have to wait. I don't care how close the garbage can is. You've got to wait until we acknowledge you, blah, blah, blah. So, because other kids are watching, you know what I mean? So if they let me, if they see me letting him get away with it, they're going to get away with it. You know what I mean? So I leaned down to him and I whispered, I said, it's just so that the other kids will see that you and I can have fun during the day, but you also have to pay attention and listen to the rules, right? So there's 6 to 10 or 11 is how old they are, Jennifer. So he sits there and his little face is down, and I walk around the table and I look at him and he looks at me and he goes, it's okay. He mouths the words, it's okay. I just can't. So I'm starting to know the kids, not their names, because there's 500. I'm not kidding. 500 of them that I see from 11:20 to 1:30. So there's a couple that I will remember. Yeah, so it's like 6. So it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's, yeah. Hey, you with the bangs, you going to Hobby Lobby or what? Oh, you just never know. So he mouths me, it's okay. I said, thank you. And when he left for the day, I said, have a great weekend, honey. I said, just know we can have fun, but you have to follow the rules. He goes, I get it. So like he was comforting me by the end of the day. So then the 3rd graders come in and I was like, hey, did everybody have fun last night? And they're like, yay, we had fun. And I leaned over, I said, okay, so where's all my candy? And they look. I was like, well, nobody brought me candy. And they were like, well, my mom only gives me one piece at a time. I was like, I'm just kidding, you guys. And one little girl was like, I would give you all my candy. They're just, I can't. I love it. I honestly love it. And I officially got my welcoming packet yesterday. I didn't get my parking pass yet, but I got my welcoming packet. So that's fun. Yeah, there's this one little girl. She never says a word, but every time I turn that way, she's just looking at me. And there's no expression. It's not a sad or mad or happy or not. It's just, she's just kind of like watching, observing me. I don't know what to make of it. And I don't see her doing it with anybody else. I wonder if I remind her of somebody, or I don't know. or if she's just trying to figure me out. I don't know. But oh, Rebecca, the kids were, so this one kid, I don't know, 4th grade, something like that, as I'm walking by, opens the lunchbox, right? There's one banana and the entire bag is filled with candy. I was like, please at least just eat the banana. Please just eat the banana. She did. But oh my goodness, I don't know, because at that age, I mean, I guess they could have packed their own lunch. But the parents definitely aren't thinking that, okay, this kid filled her lunch bag with candy. But good times. Let me see. Any of the older kids? Oh, so here's the thing. They've got this new thing, high five, down low, over here, da 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 da. Okay. And he got me twice. So he's like, it wasn't high five, down low, too slow, but it was something to that effect, right? And so I went, this was a couple days ago, I went to give him the high five and he went like that, right? And all of his friends were like, oh, he got you, da da da. I said, okay. So I packed that away a couple days ago. So yesterday he comes over, oh, Miss Fortune, can I have a high five? So he went to pull his hand away and I got it. I was quick enough where I got him, right? So I said, all right, yay. I said, all right, ready, high five. And he gave me a high five. I said, one more time, high five. And he went to, and I went like this. And his friends were like, oh, she got you. It was so fun. I don't even know what it means. I have no idea. But I know I got him. It was cute. And another little, if you remember, this one little girl gave me trouble the first couple of days. She was all attitude and this and that. And now she walks in carrying her tray, makes sure she gets right in front of me and just goes, how are you today? Right? He's like, oh, it's so cute. But she looks right up in my face. How are you today? And she told me they were going roller skating. So there's one roller rink left around here. It's the big one. You know, all the little ones closed down, the ones I grew up going to. But there's the big one. Still just up the road. And she was so excited. And we're going roller skate? And da, 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 da. And did you ever roller skate? And I told her, I said, yeah. I said, but I said, are you using the roller skates that are the inline ones, or do you have the 4 wheels on each foot? And she's like, we have the 4 wheels on each foot. And yeah, that's probably exactly it, Rebecca. I said, those are the kind I used to do. And oh, she was so excited. And at the end of the day, their teacher comes and picks them up at the end of lunch. And I was like, have fun going to roller skating. And she's like, you remember what I told you? It was all in the beginning of class. Like she thought I would have forgotten by the time lunch was over. Good times. They're great, great kids. Oh, here's the thing. So we have those aprons, you know, the waitress aprons. We have them wrapped around us, filled with napkins and ketchup and whatever the kids need. But they're gross, really gross. So I said to my boss, I'm like, is it okay if I bring these home and wash them? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. She goes, and if you want, she said, the letters are peeling off them if you want to peel them off. Well, you know me, I love to peel stuff. I love it. If something's chipped, my nails, anything's chipped, I'm going to peel it. Well, I started peeling the letters and they just won't come off. They'll come off in these little minute, teeny tiny chunks at a time. And the words are this long. I'm like, I'm not going to have patience for that. So, you know how my brain goes, ticka, 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 ticka. I'm like, well, these decals are put on with heat. So if I heat them up, they should come off. Okay? Process that, right? So I take, because I have a gas kitchen. I turn on the burner and I heat up a knife, a blade, and I touch it to the letter, and the letter melts completely. It was just this little, it was like the size of my pinky nail. And now it's the size of my thumbnail. It went, and I'm like, what happened? So, okay, I said in my head, I said, what if I heat it up from the inside and then I can peel it? No, that just ended up burning a hole in the apron. So long story short, I should be getting a new apron delivered today. I ordered 3 of them. Yep. So that happened. So I first I made this blotch of grossness, and then I burned a hole in it. So we're just going to buy 3 new ones. Margaret. It is what it is. I mean, first of all, they are gross. Like, they told me they hadn't been washed. The girl that works with me, she's like, well, they haven't been washed since I've been working here, and this is my 3rd year. I'm like, okay, ew. That's disgusting. So I'm like, well, I'll just take them home and wash them. Yeah, that's not happening. So I guess I have some aprons. They do need the new ones. But still, I didn't need to spend that $30, but I did. Whatever. Yeah, it is kind of good. Yeah, so now we've got nice, clean new ones. I'll bring them home every week. I will bring them home each week, and I will wash them. And that way they'll be clean each week, right? At least once a week will be better. So, so I did get an order for a couple of my yarn cakes that's going out today. So that's cool. Oh, before I forget, I put a link here. Tomorrow, if you scroll all the way to the top, you're going to see that I have the link to my Yarniversary, and I also have a link to, I'm going to try something new tomorrow for my craft along. I'm going to try to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you look, right? So if you look, you'll see that it's already planned for both places. I created an event on Facebook, and then I created a live stream here on StreamYard for the YouTube event. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to have my phone and the camera up at the same time. We'll see what happens, right? You never know. Bring 2 audiences together, right? I know that there's these kids I watch. I call them kids. They're, adults, but whatever. There are these kids that I watch that do the haunted, I think it's called Haunted Nights. And they go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So I'm thinking I could do it. I can do it. Now, you see, what was I thinking? Oy vey. That's not even, oh, that one is. Yeah, that one is. I'm finding mistakes that I'm making. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, this is happening. Because I found a mistake that I made, and I'm not going to let this be the poncho that has mistakes in it. So we're starting this over. Just this. Da, 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 da. And this is why I set things down, because they get annoying to me. All right. And that would be why. It all makes sense now. Frog it, frog it. Although there's another word I'd rather say. But I won't. Oh, good, Rebecca. Yeah, so I just found up to here. And that explains why it didn't pace out the way it should have. There we go. Okay. to the drawing. Karen. Again, I amuse you. Oh, no. All right, so V-stitch, chain 2, single, chain 2, V-stitch. Come on, it's not that hard, is it? No. My brain's just like, get it da da do. In the middle of the night, 1, 2. I go to Hobby Lobby. I'm not letting myself go, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to allow it. 1, 2. If anything, I wanted to go to Goodwill. It's almost like I feel the tug of the craft row tugging at me because I think there might be some yarn there. Yeah, there's, other words, but so I am caught up on Grey's Anatomy. I am caught up on Abbott Elementary. So I started watching Salem. Have any of you watched Salem? It's a series. I don't know what else. I get it on Disney Plus. It's interesting. However, stop it. Oh my goodness. Well, they're open all day. How much is it off? 30%? Dag nabbit. Yeah, so there's the thing, Mary, right? I could check and see if Goodwill has it, or I could go to Hobby Lobby and know they have it. I get it. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I am smelling what you're cooking. I get it. But I believe, now I can neither confirm nor deny until I check my emails, but I believe I ordered yarn in the middle of the night. Oh, so it's every other week. Well, Karen, why do they do that? Why wouldn't everybody just wait to every other week? Yeah, it's about 20 minutes. Hi, Michael. Good morning. They're trying to convince, well, not they, just Sassy Mary's trying to convince me to go to Hobby Lobby. I just got texted an image that says, I don't need Google. My wife knows everything. Ah, that's good times. She should have a t-shirt on that says, I am Google. River Life just sent me that. That's too funny. Yeah, so I'm trying to unconvince myself to go to Hobby Lobby. I haven't been there in a while, which is good because I can't get out of Hobby Lobby for under $100. I swear that if you can get out of Hobby Lobby under $100, you're like magic. Yeah, but you see, Michael, the thing is, I've spent about $100 at Joann's in the past 2 days. So that happened. But I'm trying, like I specifically put on sweatpants and no shoes. So I couldn't let myself just grab my purse and go out of the house. It's all mental reasoning here. It's all a mind game that I play with myself. You are magic. Yay, Rebecca. Yeah, I got the rest of mine yesterday, which was the yarn I showed you guys. The scrubby yarn I showed you. And then, of course, that wasn't good enough. So yeah, Mary, that is my problem. So our Hobby Lobby only has one aisle, which is both sides of that aisle, but it's only one aisle. And then they have an end cap of the cotton. But my problem is because that happens, I end up meandering about the store and putting stuff in my cart, and I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. They do not have a good selection, but that therein lies my issue, because I'm like, well, they don't have a lot of yarn. Let's see what they got in paint, or what they got in, stuff for my Cricut, or what they got. It's ridiculous, because my brain, how they say you get an overload, overstimulated, it's too much going on, too much, right? That's how I am in a craft store. So I try to go into a craft store with just one thing in mind. I am going in today to grab that. That's it. It doesn't work, because my brain swirls once I get in there, and it's like, oh, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at it, diggity, 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 diggity. So, Rebecca, ours used to have many more aisles, and it doesn't anymore. So I don't know what happened. They didn't even have like a really cool sale. But I can tell you that the Michaels, that is about a mile from Hobby Lobby, has like 15 to 20 aisles of yarn, plus the whole back wall, plus all the hooks, plus all the toys, plus all the... So I can go in there and only come out with yarn, which is what I'm supposed to do when I'm looking for yarn. Now I'm looking for a mistake. See if I screwed up again. I did not. Yeah. The thing is, the Joann's by me, Michael, is really bad. It's more of a sewing store. Like you walk in and it's got all the patterns from Simplicity. It's got all the sewing machines, and it's got all the scissors and the batting and this and that. And then way, way back in the left corner is 2 rows of yarn. That's it. But I go online and shop at Joann's all the time. So, yeah. Yep. My Walmart has 1 half row, and that whole row is yarn, but it's not the whole row. 3/4 of it is the yarn. And then it's got like the hooks and stuff like that at the end. But I mean, it'll do in a pinch. It was fine when I was camping and I just needed to run and grab something. Cool. Yeah, so you guys are giving me the yarn itch. I get the gotta finishes and I get the yarn itch. Not okay, you guys. See, this still didn't. It still didn't pan out. All right, so it's single V, single V, single V, single V, single V, single V, single V. Sounds like I'm making up a language here. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't even bother going into my Joann's anymore. Last time I went, it was just so disappointing that I was just like, it's not worth it. So this is where I'm making a managerial decision to just continue with it the way it is. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, I want this done, but it doesn't seem like it's, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, the Michaels is it's really good here, which is a problem. There used to be an AC Moore. They closed that down. Are all AC Moores closed down, you guys? I think they are. Oh. Well, I wish that would happen to me. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Holy cow. No, but have you heard of AC Moore or no? You just never had one? Oh, I'm almost out of coffee. Oh. Well, that would actually make sense for most of us crafters, right? Never heard of them? Oh, all right. Yeah, AC Moore was like, it was more like a Michaels, but they went out of business. So, all right, I'm just going to make the ends meet match. And now I think within, oh, all right. Yeah, because we had a bunch of them, but they went out. They went out of business. They were more like the Dollar Tree of the craft store. You know what I'm saying? It was more like that. But there were a few of them around. But I'd say within an hour of me, I know of 3 Hobby Lobbies. Yeah, 3 Hobby Lobbies. Hobby Lobbies, phenomena. Oh. Wow. Wait a minute. There's Black Friday yarn sales. I'm sorry, that's not all I got out of that. Congratulations on your anniversary. That's awesome. But wait a minute. No, we used to have those, Rebecca, and we don't anymore. Yep. That's really cool. Happy anniversary, baby. Got you on my mind. You just never know what songs are going to pop up. Wait a minute. Oh, for goodness sakes. What is wrong with me? Oh, no, I'm right. I'm right. That is a great idea. That's what I'll have to be doing. Sorry, I'm concentrating on, because I just went into the wrong. I didn't, though. I'm a mess, you guys. So if I go down here, yeah, it's just 2. Wow, 23 years. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's really cool. On the 19th? Cool. That is, yeah, the only people I've known that long that I've liked that long are related to me. I'm kidding. I kid. So here's the deal, Rebecca. Looking for the cotton yarn for my Christmas presents. The first thing I do is I check Amazon. And the reason I check Amazon is because I pay for Prime. So if I'm going to find anything on there, I'm going to go to Amazon and get my free shipping. Right? Michael. So I'm going to get my free shipping. But then I said to myself, I'm like, well, let's see the price difference. And I can't remember. It wasn't one of the small skeins of cotton. It was a bigger one, right? So I went on Amazon to look at it, and it was $11 for whatever I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was $11. And then I checked Joann's, and it was $9. So I have to remind myself, is it offsetting the shipping? You know what I mean? So if it's $2 cheaper and $2 shipping, it's still not, you know what I'm saying? So I have to do all that math, and I don't like doing math when there's yarn involved. I don't like it. So I just don't like it. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. I think I got the numbers wrong, but I definitely went to Joann's for this because it was cheaper. But I always check Amazon first because, you know, if I pay for Prime, I'm going to get as much free shipping as I can, you know. I almost expected Lucas from Lucas Yarns to pop up here today because we had emailed back and forth, and he said he wanted to come on, or he would come on. And I said, what about Saturday? And he just didn't answer me. So I didn't know if he was just expecting to pop up, and then I would send him the link, but I didn't see him yet. So yeah. Oh, I must have banged my knee. Isn't that funny? It doesn't hurt until you touch it. Then you're like, ow, what did I do? Yeah, it's at $2.99, right? Oh, that would be great. That would be great. $1.99 shipping. That's all I need. So I'll save my 25% coupon if I can. And then I'll save up and get the cheap. That's what I'll do. I can't get over how much this goes together. So what color should I put with this? Some purple. Should I put yellow? Some yellow. So I've got teal, purple, yellow. And I like white. I like the white because the white just pops in and separates everything. So what do you think? I need to make sure I have enough purple though. I think maybe I'll just do the teal, yellow, and white. Because I don't have enough purple to do. Or, morning, Kimmy. I could just outline it in purple. Awesome. Yeah, I think this would be pretty, right? I just need to make sure I have enough yarn to do the dishcloth and the towel. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the poncho down. I was frustrated. The white's too white? Okay. So I need off-white. That means I got to go back. Good morning, Missy. Good morning, sunshine. How are you? I just took my last sip of coffee, and I don't have water in here to do my other coffee, so I'm stranded on a coffeeless island right now. I guess I could work on this a little bit while we're chatting. Yeah, right? I'm going to go shopping. So I need off-white. Yeah, I got to get it. We'll see. So now I need to order off-white because I don't have off-white. I have a tan, but I don't like that. That's the only white I have. $14.32. Good reason to go to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, but I have to put on pants. I don't want to put on pants. I've got my sweatpants on. I want to stay happy in my sweatpants for the day. So the shopping I must do, although I won't have it. Sassy Mary. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? I'm trying not to make Fritz sad by leaving him today. Miss C, what's 1432? Oh, I get it. You know, come on, I'm still dealing with the high five and this and the, I don't know. You got to keep me up. Keep me up. Keep me posted. Dang it. I really. Well, here's the deal. I'm going to see if Joann's has the off-white. If they do, I can wait a day or two to have it. Pulling some yarn out. But I purposely put on clothes that I wouldn't go out in public in so that I'm not going outside. Plus, it's pretty miserable out. But we'll see. We shall see. I could just sit here, finish this blanket, and binge watch the rest of Salem. Gotcha. Margaret. Et tu, Margaret? Et tu? No, I'm doing laundry. I can't change clothes. See, I planned it all out. I changed the sheets and everything yesterday, so that's done. Today was just supposed to be a crafting and getting ready for my craft along tomorrow. I hope some of you can Et tu, Rebecca? Exactly. Well, I know sometimes I do too. But this is a really bad outfit. I'm like, this is one of those. Good morning, Dottie. How are you? This is one of those outfits where you cringe that anyone sees you at all. And normally I don't do that, but this is a bad one. I mean, it's like sweatpants that are 10 times too big for me. They only come to my knee. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we'll see. I'll just keep working on this for now, and as the day progresses, we'll see. Amen, Michael. Amen. If it was Walmart, I wouldn't really care. I don't know. I don't know my reasoning. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. There's trust me, if it were warmer out, it would be a better chance that I would hop in the car looking like this. But it's cold. I just had to rush Fritzy through his outside time because it was cold and rainy. I'm trying to be good, you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to be good as I have Joann's up on the other tab looking for, who am I kidding? And if I do Michael's, I can do same day delivery. What? Same day delivery for cheaper than regular. Well, that is not happening, Margaret. Those days are over. If I even had those days. Those days are long over. Oh, this is so soft. I know. Margaret, quit making people choke on coffee. It's not nice. Yeah, I could wear my slippers. I don't know. You guys know me. I probably will end up, as soon as we hang up, hopping in the car and going to do something, but I'm trying not to. Seriously, trying not to. I'm going to have a bowl of cereal first. I got my grape nuts. I love grape nut cereal. Now, do I want it as a bowl of cereal or am I going to put it over yogurt? That is the question of the day. We shall see. All right, so I'm going to leave you all with the question. It begs the question, is Kim going to go shopping? Or is Kim going to finish this blanket? Is Kim going to go shopping? Or is Kim going to work on that poncho that's now made her mad? I don't know. Michael. I know, Mary. We shall see. We shall see. I got to put pants on. It's raining. Of course, I could drive through Dunkin' and get my refresher that I like. I love grape nuts. I put grape nuts in my smoothies because I like smoothies that aren't so smooth. I make them like a thick shake, but I like kind of chewy, crunchy things in there too. Yeah, I like that. I do have to do some groceries today, but I don't have to go to the grocery store. We do Instacart so that they bring it to us. I can't tell you the last time I've been. Oh, yeah, I love grape nuts. We always have them in the cabinet here. Yeah, I do too. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, so fruit, yogurt, and I do normally throw in like spinach or some kind of vegetable that I don't ever know is in there because you can't really taste it. But not that I mind, I like vegetables, but so it's usually yogurt, a little bit of milk, just because you got to thin it out, fruit, some vegetable, and grape nuts. And lately I've been oh, that's a political text. Lately I've been putting the rose hips in there because that's good vitamin C. So all right, you guys, I'm going to get myself going and not go shopping. I don't know. I can't guarantee. But we'll see. So you guys have a great day. I hope, please, if you would, scroll up top, find my links to tomorrow's live. I really, really, really would like you guys to be there. I'd hate to be crafting along, but alone. You know what I'm saying? Margaret, I know you won't be here tomorrow. You guys, how weird is Coffee with Kim going to be without Margaret? We should just close it down and turn the lights off, I'm saying, but we'll muddle through. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for starting your Saturday with me. Please, everyone, send me strength not to get in the car and go shopping. Now, Mary, that's not fair. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for starting your day with us. Love you guys. Remember always, be happy, be kind, and be creative. And don't go shopping if you don't have to. I'll see you tomorrow.